When I was really young, one of the mysteries, the great mystery of rock, was that I hardly understood a word of what they were singing about. And Fats Domino, I still don't know one word of one lyric that he ever wrote. I never understood his pronunciation. And that made it even more mysterious and wonderful and magic, you know, that he was talking about something that I couldn't even possibly start to understand, and I wanted in. I wanted to be in that place, this alternate universe, you know.
Yourself as a generalist, yes. That's a freedom-giving umbrella. It gives me a chance to do anything I want, successfully or unsuccessfully, without being tied down. I'm a generalist, is really sort of my cliche way of describing myself. David Bowie, rank and file, 33 years old, generalist.
Unlike most rock stars who stick to a successful formula when they get it, Bowie, when he does, deliberately changes his direction and puts on yet another face.
Go on just pure barbaric impetus. I do get fired up for something, and it's not all cerebral at all by any means. A lot of it is pure instinct for knowing that I found something that I hadn't found before. There's this inexhaustible supply of extracurricular thoughts that I have that don't actually apply to the survival of life, and I'm not quite sure what to do with them. I'm not quite so stricken with the idea of making a point. I'm not quite sure that any point that I have to make, even though it was enormously successful, there was no growth going on at all. Very, very hard years to get through to find any sense of purpose. But I wasn't allowing myself the service of being who I really am as an artist. I'd given myself dreadful parameters and confining myself to merely what I presumed people wanted. I never wanted to do this. I never wanted to be out there pleasing people. I wanted to be really stubborn and have people like what I like, not give them what they like. It's very, very easy to become work obsessed for the reason of not having to look at oneself. I think over the last few years I'm understanding a very important thing in my life, which is that I really have to come back to what my life is about. But my life is not about the work that I do. My work is not me. I am distinctly one entity that needs looking at. When I first looked, I just didn't understand that person because I'd never given myself the time nor the incentive to want to really have a look at myself deeply. I think the first intrusion into one's own inner conflicts is not the most pleasant of experiences. But working through them can really be one of the greatest adventures of one's life. And it takes a certain amount of bravado and need and a realization that you're missing out on your own life. You are probably creating hazards and disturbing experiences for others around you. And the house must be put right. There's a certain buoyancy that you can develop as you get older. If you are capable of absorbing that it's a finite life and a finite existence, and it's a kind of a knowledge that you cannot possibly entertain when you're young. You cannot entertain the real magnificence and inevitability of the short span of years that we spend on the earth. And I think if you are really honest with that reality, you can have a kind of a freedom, artistically, spiritually and emotionally, that you don't have when you're young. The idea of holding on to anything that's manifest seems farcical. There is nothing to hold on to. Youth, physical things, or definitely possessions.
It's
I just happen to be in a great place. I'm really lucky in that way, because I look at some of my mates and some contemporaries, and I know some of them feel, I don't know, tired or bitter or, you know, a number of things that traditionally are supposed to go with getting older, you know, and I've just been very fortunate that it just hasn't happened to me. I just feel really, I'm pretty keen on everything.
I've just landed on my feet. I feel that I owe so many for the way that I think and do things. I guess anybody who's had the integrity to kind of always work outside of the system has always appealed to me. Whenever I'm teetering on sort of what I know is what I do best and what I really feel for, and if there's an area that I think that, well, an audience I know would like this, I just remember back to how much I hate the center of the social strata, how I hate being drawn into the middle, to the middle of the road of anything, to that which is most popular. And if the other thing I would say is that if you feel safe in the area that you're working in, you're not working in the right area. Always go a little further into the water than you feel you're capable of being in. Go a little bit out of your depth. And when you don't feel that your feet are quite touching the bottom, you're just about in the right place to do something exciting. Let me tell you one thing. All people, no matter who they are, they all wish they'd appreciated life more. It's what you do in life that's important, not how much time you have, what you wish you'd done. There is no beginning, no end. And all at once the outward appearance of meaning is transcended, and you find yourself struggling to comprehend a deep and formidable mystery. I'm dying. You are dying. Second by second. All is transient. Does it matter? Do I bother? Yes, I do. Life is fantastic. It never ends. It only changes.